People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now people, the first part of the video is about a little incident. Well, not really a little incident. An incident that took place in Montego Bay, I think. Not 100% sure, based on the information that I got. And it involves a set of popo on patrol. And people, they were basically standing by their car doing their duty. And it seems as if some sort of car got out of control and people, he was coming like a mad bat out of hell. Whoever was driving the car and people, when it hit the trooper, it is a good thing that one of the popos saw exactly what was happening and basically take for himself. However, the other two, they were not so fortunate, especially one. I think that one kind of got hurt a little way or badly. So anyways people, take a listen, take a look at this video and you understand that this is YouTube. So therefore I cannot just post any and everything. I am going to show you before the vehicle made some sort of impact on the popo them trooper, upon the trooper vehicle. And people, I am going to show you afterwards. So take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Yeah, man, it's sick.
You can see carried away.
Brown seem
Right, officer!
Brown seem quick though, you know, man.
Yeah, you see them with that trip back a vehicle, you know?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. What do you?
What about them going to take down that clip?
Shall know that the man they can't move down here, so.
In the cool man. In Chapot, when I say head back in him.
Yeah, man.
Boy. Get away, boy. Work, you know.
So people, what you just witnessed is other popo narrating exactly what took place on the scene of that incident. And like you see, one of them saw what was going on. I don't know if he kind of froze up and couldn't shout to the other two and make them take for themselves too. However, we saw that they were basically flung by the impact of the other car hitting the trooper car. So anyways people, like we see, two things we recognize right there. We recognize that the popo, they are always in harm's way. They are in harm's way whenever they are on the road with all these maniacs. I am speaking about all these bad drivers that obviously I think that 90% of the persons driving on the road in Jamaica basically buy them license, because people, the truth and the fact that at one time you could not get a driver's license unless you pay a fee, even if you couldn't drive like a top driver. So people, the truth and the fact that everybody, including myself, that bought license, even though I could drive, however, that is the protocol. However, I think that it has changed. It is not as bad. However, it is still bad. So the point that I am trying to make is that a lot of persons that are out there, they have never read the book, the manual for the driving class. They don't really have common sense. Them don't know if to read the signs on the road. And even worse, they are very impatient. They are very reckless and they are very irresponsible and negligent. So therefore, when you put into equation, we are speaking about illiteracy and also the fact that them head hard, people, it is a deadly combination on the road. And people, this is exactly what we see. However, people, this is my disclaimer. I was not there. I don't know what happened. I cannot put stuff into context unless I was there. However, just based on the video, we see that this person was coming at jet speed and basically lit the trooper car or the popo vehicle, and people, you saw exactly what happened. So people, may just say, we are speaking about a set of mad bats out of hell that is always pressing the gas as if them have some sort of lead device on them foot. And people, the truth and the fact that most of the time they cannot manage the car. However, people, like me say, I don't know if this car got any sort of mechanical problem. However, I doubt it very much. So people, the moral of the story is that the popo are always in harm's way when it comes to these gunmen, when it comes to these maniacs on the street. People, some of these people really need to stop driving. Some of these persons really need to lose their driver's license or the privilege of driving in Jamaica. point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that, and like me say, it is just my views and opinion, it is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also please subscribe to this channel through Jamaica Buzz, and when you subscribe please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now people, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that Jamaica has been pelted with all sorts of rain, all sorts of flood, and people, like we see, the governments, the works agency, they are overwhelmed with all sorts of work. However people, there are some problems that have been existing in Jamaica for years and decades as it pertains to these flooding. And we see every time the election comes up, the politicians, they make all sorts of promises, and people, those promises are never fulfilled. However, like they say, a promise is a comfort to a fool, and people, this lady is no fool. So people, I am just saying that this lady in this case that I am going to speak about, she has been having this problem for years and maybe decades. And people, the problem has not been, we are speaking about address, and people, we see that it is getting even worse. So people, I am going to let you listen to a voice note or a few voice notes that she sent me of her problem and where this problem was, and also a video of what is taking place, what is transpiring as it pertains to her land and all sorts of flooding. People, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Mr. I would like you to put out this for me, because it's been years, the water running through my land, right back through my house. You understand? Nobody, no matter how I talk, how I write, nobody coming forward. I'm just asking you a favor, please and thanks. Just put out this to the public for me. Thank you. This is in Pamfrick, St. Thomas. Pamfrick District, St. Thomas. It's really bad, thank you. Another rainy day again in Pamfrick. There. And about flooding. That water going all through the way in my land. See it there? See it there? Then it come through over here, through this middle of Milan. This is the middle of Milan. All that water going down into Milan. Then it come across from over there. This is in the middle of the land. Milan, and I'm scared. Right now the water digging the wall to come inside. See it here? All this water is coming through Milan. Right? See my house right here on the wall? It's digging the wall. See it there? Coming right back. All my fruit tree them wash away. All of my fruit tree them, see there? Mango, orange, ackee, everything gone. See my house there? See the house right there? And it's digging the land. See it? They run the drain right in the middle. Right in the middle of the land. See it there? It's in the middle because over there it belongs to me. See it there? And it's in the middle of the land. I gave them the okay to build at the side, and nobody not coming. Nobody not coming. None. So all of the water will come from everywhere. I'm machine right now. I cannot sleep. My downstairs wash out. Downstairs wash out. All of this water come through my land. All of this water come through my land. This is out by my gate. See it there? See water there? It's go all the way down into the drain and back in my... This is into my home. That is into my home, and the water run from the drainage. It's too small to take the water to the pond. So it overflowed and flooded in my house. All downstairs in my kitchen, the next room, everywhere is flooded out. And it's not a capture land. And I've been talking to them over 20 odd years now, and no help I'm getting.
Now people, like we see, We can hear this lady's desperate call for help. And it is not because of not trying. She has made several attempts to deal with the relevant authorities in Jamaica, National Work Agency or MP, whoever, any and everybody that is a part of the government and is responsible. And what is even worse is that she basically gave relevant authorities authorization for run some sort of drain through her land. And people, the truth and the fact that if you don't know, as it pertains to Jamaica, Jamaica is a democratic country. However, as it pertains to land, whenever the government is doing any sort of development, they will ask for permission. However, even if you don't grant the permission, if they think that that is what is best for the government of Jamaica, that is exactly what they would have done. They would have run that drainage through the property either way, because that is what they thought was best for the era and development. Now people, like we see, there's a whole lot of rain, like I said before, so let's establish that. And I understand that persons are going to get drained out or get flooded out because a lot of the lands are on flooded plain. However, people, in this case, based on the video, it is obvious that all the flooding is caused because of the drain that is running through her property and affecting her actual house. So people, she did a good deed to the government of Jamaica. However, it was detrimental. It came back to haunt her. Now people, I have said this on many occasions, as it pertains to the government of Jamaica, Jamaica should have been a wealthy country because of the type of natural resources that we have, the beaches, waterfall, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, because of corruption and very bad management for in excess of 4 to 5 decades, people, that is why we are broke, that is why we are balling. So therefore, them don't have no excuse. Some of them want here, so them not have the money because they should have had the money, because somebody have the money, somebody reap the benefit from all the taxpayers' money over the past decade. So people, me no want hear that problem there. However, we understand that the situation is the situation as it exists. So therefore, the problem is there. However, when somebody comes to you as a government and they've been calling you, they've been asking, they've been pleading, they've been begging for help for the past couple of years and nobody answer, people, it seems as if the government of Jamaica, it seems as if Jamaica is managed by a set of CRACK heads, because people, they are the only type of people. We are speaking about parents that I know that are so irresponsible and negligent and don't basically answer to the people them call. And people, this is bad because a lady basically make them use our land and then now people share ball and them now answer. It is falling on deaf ears, point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.